Hi everyone. Well, good morning. Felt to jump on really strongly today as I was going to bed last night. I had a very strong vision and message come through, and then I woke up today with a lot of aches and pains, which is the integration of my physical body with my spiritual and mental body, and that normally happens very commonly. And how long it lasts for is really dependent on the integration that's happening. And not long ago, when we entered into February 18, the 18th of February, that was the Star Nation prophecy was on that day, and there was a lot of integration building up to that. Every weekend on a Saturday, my husband and I would awake with um, achy body, back, head hurting, and it would last just the day and then subside, and it was just us. And we got through that and got through the integration of these new energies and this new energy vibration that we are in right now. And so last night, again, some more messages, and then some clarity, and then of course waking up this morning with some more body aches integration. And so I won't get into so much the whole vision, but the message that came through was till death do us part. After, well, actually, yeah, you know what? I will share the vision. And so I was sitting in a garden. It was a beautiful garden, all green, just beautiful. Very much my element. I love greenery. I love plants. I love to be immersed in nature. Green just, it sings to me. It touches my heart in so many ways. And I was looking at a woman who I believe to be me, and she was wearing a green cloak, and she was looking away from me and sitting on a bench. And Raven came and sat on her arm, perched on her arm, and then kissed her beak to, I think it was mouth or nose, I'm not sure, and then came down beside her, and she was petting Raven. And then my cat that had passed right before my daughter was born came and sat next to her, like I said, it definitely felt like it was me, but I was looking on. The feelings were very much me. And my cat then sat beside me, and I started petting my cat. And then Raven flew off to the tree, and I heard the words, till death do us part. And I thought that was odd. And I was in my husband's arms at this time. And my husband and I, when we got married, it was right before breakthroughs in our bodies really happened. We were on our way, we were starting on that journey, but it was before any major breakthroughs, as I could say. But the wedding was beautiful, and it was in nature at a conservation center, so that monies that were spent went to the conservation center. It was very in line with the path that we had started on. And I had made it clear, or I thought I had made it clear to the ordained, I think that's what they're called. And I had asked him not, he obviously spoke with us because we had our own vows. And I had specifically asked him not to say till death do us part. And I felt then, at that time, that those words carried weight, in the sense that that it meant that after this physical life, that we would part. And that's what it felt like then. And so I made it very clear that I didn't want him to say it, but lo and behold, at the wedding, he did say it. And I kind of forgot about it. And our lives went on, and major changes happened, physical, mental, spiritual. And Chichewa Wolf Woman was born, which is myself, and or ignited within, because she has always been there. And so I'm lying in my husband's arms, and I hear these words, and right away I'm sort of like, after that beautiful vision, I thought, what is the connection? And Raven goes in to the void to bring out information for us, and Raven is one of my totems, and she brought me this information, and Sammy, my cat who was there, had been with me for 18 years, had been my first child, so to speak, and a very strong protector of me, and still is. And this information was brought, and I've been having this strong desire to remarry my husband because I felt that, or I feel and have felt that that wedding was beautiful and honoring, though we are different people today and we are truly one today. And so remarrying would honor who we are today in its essence. And this came stronger. So I said to my husband in bed, I said, I explained to him this till death do us part, and that it felt as if it was a curse. And it came very strong. My heart started hurting. And so I started researching till death do us part. As like I said back then, it wasn't that I had any specific reasons why I didn't want it to be said. It just did not feel right. And we didn't have obviously a religious wedding by any means. We were really truly starting to honor the native way, and it was igniting with me very strongly. And I said, like, we need to remarry and remove these words, and so they don't hold any weight on us. And so I started to research till death do us part, and it is it's English, Catholic in origin, and it's obviously been, it's being used by obviously many. And I've spoken before about the weight of words, and words are so powerful, and they do carry magic. And that was the whole drive behind introducing language and removing our ancestors' language. And so therefore there could be control in place, and we overlook what words carry. The saying that comes to mind is, there's two sayings that we hear commonly, and that's think before you speak. And that is very true. And, grandfather says that a wise person is someone who pauses many times during their speech, because they're thinking and they're listening within. And I've come to understand what that means, and to check in and not feel like I'm on all the time, and I can pause and I can listen and hear, and if I'm clear I speak, and if I'm not, I either say it or I don't speak at all. And the other saying that we've been taught is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And that's something that they taught us as kids, so that we would actually ignore the weight that those words actually do carry, because those words do hurt. And it's not that physical pain doesn't hurt, because it does, but those words do carry weight. But we were almost conditioned to ignore the wounds that they were inflicting at the time. And that's how powerful words are. And so it's extremely important for us to think before we speak, and listen to the words that are being spoken to us, and read between the lines of the words that are being spoken to us. And so this is not to disrespect anyone's religion by any means. It is solely my feelings and how those words affected mine and my husband's union together, and that till death do us part held us prisoner, or is holding us prisoner to something, to a belief system that we are not part of, that we actively choose not to be part of. And therefore our spirits or souls, however you want to see it, are being held prisoner by simply those words. And in order for our healing to continue, as we are on the medicine wheel of life, and we are consistently healing in order to heal the whole, no one's healing is ever done until the whole is healed. We personally need to lift, as I call it, this curse. And so I wanted to speak about the power of words, and use till death do us part as an example. And like I said, it's not to dishonor or disrespect anybody else's sacred point of view. This is solely in honor of how my husband and I are energetically being affected by this. And so that is what we are about to do. We are going to undertake, we're going to remarry just the family and undo what has been done, as that came very strongly, and that was Raven's message to me in the vision, and my cat Sammy. The other part of this video is connected to today, and another reason why this information is flowing through very clearly and very strongly. Today marks 333. It also is 3 moons prior to the new moon, and it is also the 3rd moon cycle of the clan mothers, of the original clan mothers, the 13 original clan mothers. And so 3 is very powerful. I'd posted recently, or just the other day, about 6666, which obviously 3 is half of that. And so 3 is very strong and carries the energies of the 3, mental, spiritual, and physical, igniting the heart. And it connects us to Mother and to Mother Earth and the 3 woman aspect. It connects us to there's obviously so much history behind 3, but I'm going to go with just what's coming through to me, as I obviously am saying what most of us are present to. But 333 opens up a portal, and that's what's open today. And 333 opens up a portal that allows for the physical and the spiritual to align with the mental, and therefore igniting the heart. And that is what's happening today.